Hi, welcome to Square Cookie Woodwork. My name's Gareth and I'm going to show you how I made a climbing wall in my front room for my kids with soft play. Let's go! We decided to give our kids some indoor playing room to allow them to express themselves in a safe environment when other play gyms are closed. So we decided to change what we had in this space to a nice safe climbing wall with a soft mat and foam padding on the walls. So here's some before pictures of what it looked like before we started to make changes, and we cleared everything out, made loads of space. And here's how I built the panels. So I decided to put 3 panels on each wall with space in between. I didn't have a full sheet of plywood that fit the space, so we decided to make it a bit more stylistic with 3 panels each. So these panels are made by having a separate frame that attaches to the wall and then a piece of plywood on top which will hold the actual handholds. This will allow for extra space behind top, sides and bottom for the children to be also able to hold on and climb in unique and interesting ways. The first thing I did is cut all the corners in 45-degree angles, just like a picture frame, to make a simple mounting brace. I use pilot holes in each corners and 2 screws in each one to attach the frame. Once I've got the actual size, I can then mark out the space available for the T-nuts, the holes for the children to climb with. All the wood you see in this project is recycled. The plywood I got from a neighbour who was throwing it out, and the framing boards were from an old Wendy house that I found on Facebook Marketplace. I got a bunch of handholds in a box from Amazon, about £30 for a box of 50 or £50 for a box of 50, something like that, and it comes with all the ingredients you need, the bolts, the screws, the handholds and some instructions as well, all very neat. So once you've got all the drills, or the holes drilled for the appropriate size, you then can attach the T-nuts and away you go. Then sand, all the rough bits, all the corners, all the edges, make everything nice and smooth to keep everything safe for little hands. And here's one that I made earlier, just like the old Blue Peter show. As you can see, the T-nuts are right here, so you put it in the hole, give it a tap, and away you go. Do that for each piece of the board, for each one, before you attach it to the wall, because you can't do it after. Alright, so here's the trick with mounting these to the wall. First of all, get my handy spade bit, drill a hole halfway through the frame, get a smaller drill bit to drill pilot holes, which is going to hold a hex screw that I'm going to use a wall plug in the hole in the middle of the frame. This can be used as a pivot to get you level to mark out the other holes. Using a hammer drill with a masonry bit can then be inserted with wall plugs and attached to the wall. Make sense? And here's the first frame going in. I do that 3 times on this wall with spacers, and then 3 times on the other wall. Once that's all been sanded and smooth, we then painted it with 3 coats of grey paint. This then extended to the entire wall and then above the door to add 1 complete loop. As you can see, the first handholds that I made were all jumbled up, but the kids decided that it would be better if the colour was uniform, so I took all those out and put them all in different groups of colours, which the kids absolutely love. Done. All that's left to do is to get the soft play, the mat and the flooring all attached. So here's how I did it. First of all, to get the soft play, I went on Facebook Marketplace, found a really good deal from a local lady whose kids have got too old for soft play. We got some flooring mats off eBay, and the handholds and floor mats, well, soft cushion, were from Amazon. And here's my son playing with a soft play. unsure which bit to play with first. I attached the flooring with double-sided carpet tape all over the floor area and up the side of the wall that hasn't got the climbing frame, just to make it nice and safe for the children to walk and land and play on. Let's see if it meets the seal of approval. And I think we've got a thumbs up there. That's all good. And here's what it looks like when it's all finished. And it will never ever be that clean again. So if you like what you see here, please click a like, subscribe down below, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching.